quite some time, so it's nothing new. The focus is new, and I guess the idea behind the innovation and why it's such a buzzword currently is because we're trying to do it well for a change. So there's been pocket of innovations for as long as you can remember, but now putting a science behind it and trying to take an idea, which in and of itself is just that, it's just an idea, and executing around it and building a vision from the idea is what's new, and doing it in a formal fashion. So how do you take the idea, incubate it internally, and then launch something, and do that in a repeatable fashion, and do it quickly to drive the results that you're looking for? There was a notion of having unencumbered funds available, and I think that's a great idea, because once the hardest thing to do, to take an idea to launch, is to find the funding for it, because a lot of these are, as you said, it's speculative, and you're taking a bit of a risk, and the outcome might not be known. And that's where people get a little bit uncomfortable. What's the ROI? Well, right now there is no ROI. It's an idea that's hopefully going to drive efficiencies, and now we have to take a bit of a leap of faith. And where there's not unencumbered funds ready to fund that idea, then you have to go to the well. And that goes with the normal rigor associated with the business case, which is sometimes hard to find when you're trying to transform an organization and drive innovations. When you look at the CTO or CIO's role when it comes to innovation, I think they are a loud voice at the table, but they're by no means the only voice. Traditionally, IT used to come up with the ideas as well as the execution, and now I think they lend weight to an idea. But the idea doesn't necessarily have to come within the organization. They have to be at the senior leaders table to be able to make that idea and put weight behind it if it's something you want to move forward with, as well as to give the technology perspective as to what it's going to take to make that a reality. Traditionally, we were more trying to get the servers online. We were talking about storage and things like that. But now technology is stable. It really is almost self-caring. So we need to spend less and less time making sure everything's running, and more time driving the innovation and taking ideas to the next step. And I think that's where we truly add value to the organization. In the past, we used to be spread pretty thin. So we had a big mandate to keep all the infrastructure up and running and make sure that people were able to be productive in their work, at the same time trying to drive and build innovation within the existing structure. Now, because the technology is sort of taking care of itself, and we have really good partnerships out there that, with cloud and whatnot, we can, sort of ramp up and ramp down very quickly. It takes less of our time, so we're able to now invest it in different areas, and one of those areas is innovation and transformation.